Welcome to the Geek News Now Roundup, where geeks that are fans like you bring all the latest fan-fueled content from around this great multiverse of ours. I'm David Furr, and thank you for joining me on this edition of the Roundup. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and like below so you don't miss out on any of the latest Geek News Now. Today's Geek News Now Roundup has been brought to you by RippedApparel.com. Use the code GNN10 for 10% off of all of your geeky clothing. World's finest assassin gets the world's finest offer. Man, that was a mouthful. But Nathaniel Cruz has this to say about it. It is one heck of an anime to watch. Despite the lengthy title, the plot for the series is quite simple. But before we get into that, I must inform you, the reader, that this series is brand new. Meanwhile, the novel itself, only a few series have been published. In addition, the anime adaptation released on Crunchyroll has only 8 episodes available. So we'll do our best here at geeknewsnow.net to cover what we know. Go to geeknewsnow.net for the full opinion. Resident Evil, welcome to Raccoon City Review. Andrew Orozco brings us the latest on Resident Evil, welcome to Raccoon City. He claims it is a polarizing yet ambitious film based off the first 2 Resident Evil video games by Capcom. It excels in some ways and disappoints in others. It tries to do so much with its runtime and somehow doesn't quite accomplish all of that much by the end. Longtime Resident Evil fans will find numerous things to be excited about here, but newcomers or those unfamiliar with the lore may be left scratching their heads as the credits roll. Dive into our minor spoilers review on geeknewsnow.net. Bustin' makes us feel good. Ghostbusters Afterlife delivers a fun return to spooky times. John Lynch reports that Ghostbusters Afterlife is a solid movie, worthy of being a part of the Ghostbusters cinematic universe. If you're having doubts about seeing it, allow him to put those fears to rest as he explains what worked in this film. Warning, there will be spoilers ahead. John went into seeing Ghostbusters Afterlife unsure if it would be as good as the original Ghostbusters or something just unoriginal filled with fan service nostalgia. Let me put it this way, he said. It wasn't the same lightning in a bottle experience as Ghostbusters, and while it had plenty of fan service nostalgia, it did not feel like an unoriginal story. Basically, it was just a good Ghostbusters movie, a decent sequel to the first 2, and yes, the second movie is still canon. For the full details, give us a call at geeknewsnow.net. On behalf of all of us here at Geek News Now, I'm David Furr, saying thank you for joining us on this edition of the Roundup. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and like below for all of your fan-fueled content. And we'll see you next time, same geek channel.